Hey everybody, Linda Powers here, your admin with the Port St. John group. It is time for our second business feature for here in Port St. John, and we are going to be featuring Snidely Wood Studio. He's on Kings Highway. He's got some amazing artwork. I cannot wait to show it to you guys. His name is Douglas Snider. He's been carving wood and other things for 25 years plus, so he is right here on Kings Highway 3905. You guys gotta come and see this. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see everything. Let's go check it out. All right, here's his shop. Here's the shop, guys. I know I've driven by here many times, never realized what was here, but you guys are gonna be so shocked when you see what's inside. Whew, it's hot. All right, let's meet the artist. Here he is, Douglas Snider.
Hello, ladies. Come on in.
Thank you. Thank you so much for inviting us over to see your beautiful art gallery and everything you have and everything you've made. It is just absolutely amazing. Thank you. So tell us a little bit about, how long you've been carving, what your favorite thing to carve is.
Okay, well, I started this venture in 2004. I'm a laid-off space shuttle worker. Back in 2010, they laid everybody off. And fortunately, around 2004, I realized I was going to need a new job. So before the shuttle program ended, we had 3 hurricanes came by, and there was a lot of timber laying around, and I rescued a lot of timber and took it home and started carving tikis, and it went from tikis to fish to mermaids, octopus, just about anything you can imagine I can carve out of wood. My favorite thing though that I carve are offshore saltwater fish.
Okay, awesome. And how you go like all different?
Any size you want. I do a special wood fish taxidermy to where if you catch a fish that is a memory that you would like created out of wood exactly like the fish you catch, all I need is photographs and the measurements, and I can recreate the fish that you caught.
Wow. So show us some examples. Let's take a walk through the shop and show everyone everything that you can do. Show us an example of one of your
Well, what about
boards.
right behind you?
One? Oh.
Yes. Now I have been consigned by Viking Yacht Company to do trophies for their sponsored tournaments all over the world. This is one of my mahi-mahis trophies.
It's just stunning.
It is lifelike in every way. It's got the lifelike bends in it to make it look like it's actually swimming.
Okay.
It's a custom-made base that I mount these on, and this is all rescued wood that would normally have gone to the dump that I buy from local tree trimmers and create something beautiful out of rescued wood.
Wow.
But I also do turtles. I do a lot of sharks, hogfish, octopus. Over here is one of my award-winning snook fish on the wall. I took first place at the St. Augustine Fine Art Show, and that piece won me first place in the wood category. And then above that is a red snapper. Then I do these surfboards with custom airbrush paint jobs. And I can have any scene that you would like painted onto the surfboard.
Wonderful. Now, you did mention to Jamie and I earlier that if someone catches a fish out there on one of these charters and they want an exact replica,
That's right.
that you can create it to the T.
That's right. This is an example of one of my mahi-mahis. This is a standard size that I create for my art shows. But if you catch a big mahi-mahi, you measure it, you take photographs of it, you send me that information, and I will give you a quote on what it would cost for me to mount that out of rescued cypress wood. This is cypress I take a torch and I burn the grain into it before I paint it. I put transparent paint on it so you can still see all of the grain of the wood through the paint.
That is absolutely stunning.
And then this is one of my hogfish out of rescued camphor wood. There was a knot right here. I put the fish, I drew the fish right where the eye would be, where the knot is, so that this whole thing lined up with the center of the eye.
Wow.
And this is camphor wood is actually iridescent in the light. So this is shimmering iridescent in the sunlight.
Okay. Well, tell us everybody about these, because these are so cool. I love these. I've never seen anything like this before.
Okay, these are some of my LED light up pieces, and what I do is I carve the original shark out of wood, and then I cast a mold off in the wood sculpture, and then I take the mold and I fill it full of casting resin, and then I put all kinds of really cool stuff in here to make it look like an aquarium.
Can you zoom in there real good and show them all the little things that are inside the fish?
This one has SpongeBob.
And then I do a child's version with SpongeBob and Squidward. I do Toy Story for the kids. These are kids' night lights, or adult night lights, if you will. And then also I carve a lot of originals and pull molds off of them to make things like, this is a fiberglass alligator where I carved the original alligator out of wood, and then I cast a mold off of it, and then now I replicate these out of fiberglass. This is the same concept here. I carved a merman for one of my clients and made a mold off of it, and I make these out of fiberglass and resin, and have one of my local airbrush artists, Greg Cassell, to do the airbrush painting. And it's the same concept for the tikis. We carve the tiki and pull a mold off of it, and then we put fiberglass and resin in the mold, and Greg Cassell does the airbrush paint job on the tiki to make it look just like wood.
Now, you said there was an advantage to doing that versus it being wood because of the weather.
That's right. These pieces will hold up much better outside the fiberglass. It takes fiberglass almost 100 years to break down, to where most people know that if you put wood outside, it breaks down within 5 to 10 years, unless you keep it sealed real well.
Absolutely. So, great product for people to use in their businesses, outside, at home. They're going to stick around forever. They can pass it down generations.
That's
awesome.
right. This is some of the live edge furniture that I make. This is one of my bar top tables. And then this big chunk of wood, this big table in the center of the room here, is the stump and the root system of a teak tree. So I do quite a bit of live edge furniture. I do live edge resin river tables made to order. I have $20,000 to $30,000 worth of wood slabs in stock, totally cured, ready to make whatever it is that you would like. One of my really cool pieces is one of my hammerhead sharks. I carved this recently. This is one of my latest hammerheads. This one's about 30 inches long, and I coat these with 2-part epoxy resin to make them look like they just jumped out of the water. And then I put epoxy teeth in here, actually 3 rows of teeth in here to make it look like the real thing.
They do. They look so real. I would just imagine that would totally bite your finger off.
I make a lot of sharks. People love sharks. I think it's the intrigue of the man-eater, so people are just mystified by sharks.
Well, they're definitely scary looking. So show everybody what you got back here in this room.
These are a couple of prototypes of a couple more of my light-up pieces. I've collaborated with Steve Diosi. This is his Mad Mahi. So what we do is we LED light this up, and this has got a remote control, and I can change the strobing, or whether this is constantly lit. I can't change the color on these two because I don't have that capability, but I'm working on actually making some pieces that I could actually change the color to, change the strobe, change the light altogether. There's another one of my grouper pieces that has the LED lights in it. And back here, you really can't see it, but I'm working on a prototype surfboard This is actually a hanging light. The surfboard hangs from the ceiling, and light bulbs go in here. So I'm an entrepreneur. I'm trying to make new products all the time, whether it's surf or nautical, or most of the stuff I do is tiki, surf, and fish-oriented nautical, coastal living here in Florida.
Wow. I mean, you've got so many amazing things, but you have the things not just from you. Aren't you collaborating with a lot of other artists in here?
I do. Greg Cassell, like I said, is one of my airbrush artists, a good friend of mine. We do a lot of collaborations together. I've got art in here from other well-known artists, including Carrie Chin, Steve Whitlock. I have some metal workers that have art here, and then there's quite a few imports that I dabble in with all kinds of things that are imported from all over the world.
Wow. Well, I bet there's going to be so many people who are going to stop in and see everything you have.
I hope so. I think I'm Port St. John's best kept secret.
Certainly.
I'm right here on Kings Highway.
Well, what are your hours of operation?
Normally 9 to 5, but I tell people that there's only one of me, and if I got to run to the store or go run an errand or deliver a piece, I tell people if they want to make sure that I'm here, they can call me and make an appointment. But I'm usually open from 9 to 5.
Now, is that Monday through Friday?
That's Monday through Saturday,
okay.
and I will open the gallery on Sunday by appointment.
Awesome. And you will ship too, right?
I ship all over the world.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you so much. There is one more room. I want to show you guys one more room that he's got here. It's got my favorite thing that I found. It is a beautiful live edge wine rack.
Yeah.
Look at this thing. It is absolutely beautiful. And it's only $400, honey. So I love that. It's gorgeous. For all those wine drinkers and people who love that carved wood, it is absolutely gorgeous. And this has got epoxy on it, right?
Yes, that's right.
It's gorgeous. Well, thank you so much. Was there anything else you wanted to add?
Well, just come and see me. Christmas is coming up. Don't wait too late. And if you have a special order, if you want to consign me to make something special for you, I suggest that the sooner you order it, the better, because I'm back ordered about a month with all the tournament trophies that I'm making right now. I have the honor of doing the Leukemia Lymphoma Old Bahama Bay Wahoo tournament, and I'm making all the trophies again this year for the 5th year in a row for raising money and fishing for a cure for leukemia and lymphoma.
Wonderful.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome that you give back to the community like that. Well, thank you so much, Douglas. We appreciate it. So we're going to go inside. Let's go in and remind everybody that we also have the t-shirt drawing fishbowl that's going to be here at his business, so everybody knows, pop in and say hi to Douglas. But we're going to have the fishbowl out here, and we're going to be doing a drawing next Thursday for one of the Port St. John Love t-shirts. We got the entry things here and a pen, so just come in, fill it out, and I'll be doing the drawing next Thursday. So same thing. Is that it, guys?
And I will throw in a nice hand-carved wine bottle holder to go with that t-shirt.
I'm going to go in the drawing.
You can't go in, Jamie.
Oh, shoot.
Just kidding. All right. Thank you so much, Douglas.
All right.
It was great to meet you. You've got a gorgeous gallery, and hopefully we'll get some people in here to see it.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.